The idea that people are going to be buying at 10K at the end of the year blows my
dude. People bought
mind.
Bitcoin. People bought Bitcoin at 19. They bought it at 19, and that thing dropped to 3,800.
Yeah.
3,800.
So the reason that they're gonna buy, man, it's like, you know, we're like 2 seconds away from Tesla reinstating Bitcoin purchases again. We're 2 seconds away from Apple or Amazon taking it. They don't got to buy Bitcoin. They just got to take it as a payment. That's all they got to say, right? You're 2 seconds away from that. You got all. I mean, this is why they're going to buy it, man, because they're going to the dream is dangled right in front of them, right? The get rich quick is going to be dangled right in front of them. And if anybody's getting in right now, next few weeks, and really when it starts really pumping up, you know, like I said, a Cardano, let's just get a perfect example. Cardano's up 200. Let's say Solana instead. You got Solana at $250, $60, brand new all-time highs today, right? There's $1 like this year's January, last year's Christmas, right? So this year's January, so 11 months ago, you could have 200 plus extra money on one of the safest bets out there, right? Like had you put in whatever, you're good to go. Mind you, how many people bought up Solana or have Solana, whatever, at that price rate, right? It's up 200x in 11 months. People today are still buying that brand new coming into it, right? So let's just say Solana is this year's Ethereum and it goes to $1,500, right? You started low, you see another 5x come out of it in the next
few literally months. Was $1.79 on 1/1/21. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god.
It was $1, man. It was $1. That was one of my when I had this trading group starting up, man, like that was one of the best ones we had. That was our first 40x gainer was that. And you know, from that to May. So I remember that specifically why like Solana is $1, because I remember that post I put up. But anyways, it was $1 then, whatever. So anybody buying now is buying something that is like, just think about that with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up, you know, less than 20x from the bear market lows, less than 20x. So if you buy that now, obviously that's a little scary. Whenever the price tag's high, if you're buying Solana right now, you are buying it at 250 times what it was a year, not even a year ago. Now, if you did that, and as a newcomer into the space that really doesn't know much, whatever. And it runs to $1,400. Perfect example. I don't necessarily see it going that high. I'm just saying they're going to get a taste of 5xing their money, and that's going to be amazing. This and that. But what is going to happen is that people, once again, that's your friends, your family. Hey, I bought this just 2 months ago. I'm up 3x. All this. This is how all this stuff gets bought up at these price ranges. And all you got to see and hear is Raoul Pal say Ethereum is going to go to 20K. I'll buy it at 10 if it'll flip. I'll buy it, you know, if it's going to flip my money, like, why not? It's a, you know, if somebody else is going to say 30, you know, there's already major news articles saying that Ethereum's going to go to 30K, and that's been circulating for a long time. So, you know, it's just
Juggernaut says people are still buying Squid Games after it's rug pulled. So does that tell you much?
Well said. That's a perfect way to put it. Yeah, exactly. And it's just that alone, man. Like, the idea of people won't buy a $250,000 Bitcoin, it's going to happen. Like that's with the idea that it'll go to $1 million or it'll go to 500K or it'll go to whatever, right? If somebody like, and maybe they're not dropping 250,000 on one of them, but they'll buy a portion of it, you know, like the 10,000, they'll put their money into Bitcoin, whatever it may be. So the idea of the 90-80%. So for me, I see everything dropping 80-90%. Once again, everything. Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, Quant, every single thing, 90% again.
So that means you see ETH going down to 2-ish K. I mean, possibly even as low as the previous all-time highs at 1,400 and something bucks or whatever.
Correct. Let me see. It'd be
amazing to buy some more ETH at those prices, bro.
It's actually like a little bit high. I mean, it's like $2,700, I think, at 80. Let's just say 80%, right? Let's keep it whatever. 22. So let's just say 2K. Yeah, 2K. I think that'd be a pretty well-rounded.
That's kind of my target. That's what I'm hoping for as well.
Yep.
And the last time we topped off and we bottomed at like $80, right, which was 90. So I mean, if we did 90% from my $11,000 target, What does that put you at? That puts you below the previous all-time high. So I doubt that'll happen. So let's just say 80% or whatever. Like I said, maybe my target's off and it is 15 or 17 or 20 or whatever the case may be. Whatever it tops at, I would see at least an 80% pullback.